Hey guys, welcome back to Jurassic Collectibles. So today we're going to continue our look at the favourite Coke dinosaur line. Now we had a few requests in the last video to upload this one next. So today we're looking at the Allosaurus. This one looks really bright and colourful. It's smaller than the other predators we've had so far, but doesn't look any less detailed. So let's break this one out of the packaging. Okay. The Allosaurus does come with a stand, and with the other dinosaurs we've had trouble getting the dinosaurs on those stands, so let's see how the Allosaurus does. So here is the Allosaurus out of its packaging and on its display stand, and as usual the dinosaur is having trouble attaching to his stand. I don't know if you can see there, but one of the feet is actually peeling off one of the pegs, which is not a good sign. Having said that, this one is standing more stably than the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex that we've both reviewed so far. This is actually a really nice looking figure. It's smaller than the other dinosaurs, but actually it's really highly detailed, and I love this orange and red paint scheme. So without further ado, let's take a closer look. Starting off with the display base, you can see we've got this really natural looking rocky surface. I think this is probably the best one we've seen so far, simply because it's so understated. You can just see it's got some little highlights of lighter grey, and it's just really simple in terms of its sculpt. I think this is probably the most effective one. As you can see, we've got indentations for the feet and little pegs to keep the dinosaur secure if his feet will actually fit. And on the reverse, we just got a simple flat grey there. So really nice simple display base. So starting off with the head sculpt, you can see we've got a really nice predatory looking head there. In terms of the paint job, it looks really nice and bright and colourful, reminiscent a little bit of a Schleich colour scheme because it's so bright. The only thing I'd say is maybe there's a little bit too much eyeliner going on around the eye. I do think a little bit of black seats the eye, but in this case it's a little bit too much. But a really nice sculpt. I can't complain about that sculpt. Just looks really predatory. They have missed a few teeth in terms of the paint job. A few of you commented in the last video with the Tyrannosaurus Rex that they'd missed out a whole chunk of teeth, and you were absolutely right. With this one it's not so bad. The interior of the mouth has been sculpted and painted in this sort of one colour pink. And the corners of the mouth, the flesh in the corners of the mouth has been carefully painted as well, which is pretty cool. As we move down the neck, you can see there's some lovely creases and folds going on. Really nice tiger stripes running over the top. I love these little bumps running along the spine. As we move into the shoulder area, this is really nice anatomy here. You can see the scapula protruding through the shoulder area, and that's a really nice attention to detail. As we move down the arm, you can just faintly see this brown wash that's coming through, just picking out those scales. That's a really nice attention to detail. As we move down to the fingers, you can see they've been carefully sculpted and the individual claws painted with a glossy black. As we move across the rib cage, you can see again, here's this wash coming in, this dark brown wash, just picking out these details. It's a really nice subtle touch. And you can see these stripes continuing down the body. On the underside of the belly we've got this nice bright yellow. And then as we move into the legs, you can see really powerful muscles coming through here. Really like this sculpt. And Favourite Co seem to sculpt their carnivores with very nice slender defined legs. They've got a really good sculptor. So this is again really nice sculpt work going on here with the ankle bone protruding. You can see all those tendons pulling taut. And I love the extremity of this pose on the foot, very bird-like. You can see all these little scales going down the foot. Just really nice posing going on. As we come back up to the tail, you can see there's some lovely creases going on here behind the leg, and then we just got a lovely combination of colours coming together in the tail. You've got the tiger stripes, the yellow, the orange, and it comes to a nice little elegant flick at the end. As we come back across the other side, again really nice paintwork. You can clearly see the brown wash coming through here, picking out all these scale details and creases. This leg is pulled forward, so we've got some lovely creases as this skin is pulled forward. Really nice clear musculature. Really nice that. Maybe a little bit over exaggerated on this lower leg, but not too much. Looks pretty cool. Again, you can see the brown wash coming through. And again, very nicely sculpted bird-like feet. And again, Favourite Co have added this little bit of flesh below the toe claw, which I think makes it look extra bird-like, more like an ostrich. I really like that. As we move across the chest here, you can see again really nice brown wash, bringing out all those scaly details. Nice yellow underneath. Less of a gradient on this side. I don't know if that's a painting mishap. Nice creases going on here behind the arm. Lovely sculpted arms. Very bird-like indeed. Again, you can see the scapula going up here, just pushing through the skin. Really nice creases going along the neck. And then we're back up to that head sculpt. It seems on this side it's got a bit more of that dark brown wash, and you can see it's really bringing out the details on that head sculpt. So just how big is this guy? Let's bring out the tape measure. So you're looking at about 8.5 inches long, which is about 22 centimeters. And in terms of the height, you're looking at about 3.5 inches, which is about 9 centimeters. So scale comparison time. Here's the Allosaurus next to the Spinosaurus from Favourite Co. And you can see that I've managed to get the Spinosaurus to stand for just a few seconds, but he might topple over at any minute. And you can see that the Spinosaurus is much larger than the Allosaurus in terms of its bulk, but still gives you a good idea how these two size up. And here's the Allosaurus next to the green feathered Tyrannosaurus Rex. Again, both the Spinosaurus and the T-Rex have been reviewed on the channel. Links are down below, but you can see that the T-Rex towers over the Allosaurus as it should. And lastly, here's the Allosaurus next to the off-color Alan Grant. So there we have it, guys. That was today's look at the Favourite Co. Allosaurus. It's a real shame about these quality control issues we're getting with the feet and the stands. Apart from that, this is a fantastic figure and actually reminds me quite a lot of Schleik's figurines. It's a really nice paint job, really nice sculpt, and looks really good on display. It's just a shame about this stand. The good thing is with this Allosaurus, this one does seem to be standing better than the other two, but I think I'm going to have to look at heating these up with hot water and then maybe gluing them to their bases to remedy the problem. Okay guys, if you got this far in the video, I'd like you to leave a comment down below which dinosaur from the Favourite Co line you'd like to see reviewed next. In the meantime, rate, comment and subscribe. I'll see you in the next video.